Come on, we got a journey up ahead. Well, come on now, don't you listen to a word they've said. Well, come on, don't you leave me waiting around. Well, come on, yeah, we're gonna move to a different sound. Lights go out, but doors don't close. So light a candle and let's see where it goes. Well, come on, feel the rhythm pulse through your feet. Well, come on, and get to love everyone you meet. Come on now, don't you fear what is unknown. Well, come on, and look forward to wherever we're going. Lights go out, but doors don't close. So light a candle and let's see where it goes. Come on, lights go out, the doors don't close. So light a candle and let's see where it goes. Well, come on, you can't forget what's gone before. Well, come on now, at least forget what makes the tears pour. Come on, it's all just a state of mind. Well, come on, there's still plenty left for us to find. Lights go out, the doors don't close. So light a candle and let's see where it goes. Come on, I've just stopped in a snowy Tom and Towel. It's not very snowy here today. I've seen it much snowier than this in the past. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive up to the Lecht, up to the ski centre there, and have a look and see if it's any good for a bit of cross-country skiing. And then I might come down to the Lecht iron mine. And the Lecht iron mine, originally from 1730 to 1737, it was an iron mine. There was at the peak about 60 people working there, I believe. Interesting place to have a workforce of that size. But then it ceased production in 1737 until 1841, when it was reopened as a manganese production mine. And the manganese was mined there until 1846. So again, a very short period. In the 1920s, it was actually thought about as being an iron mine again, to create a railway up to Tomintoul, but they found that the iron wasn't of good enough quality, apparently. So that never happened. best day for cross-country skiing, but it is a good day for a snowball fight. So, perhaps ridiculously, I've decided to cross-country ski out to the Lecht mine, which is only about half a mile or something. But I'm not sure the snow's going to be good enough. But let's see. Now, being diabetic, I have to think quite a lot about nutrition when I do things like this. So I always carry snacks, jelly babies, which are a really good bottle of Lucozade as well. You'll see on tours I always have those things just in case of emergencies. But also bananas for exercise like this, perfect, good carbohydrate, slow acting as well, ideal for this sort of thing. So, after managing to use a mixture of my skis, my ski poles and jumping across water, I managed to cross the wee stream back there. The bridge wasn't that badly damaged, but I can understand the reason for having signs like that. And I'm now going to try to ski. If I turn the camera around, you might see that I'm going to try and ski this little track, which is incredibly wet snow, not best for cross-country skiing, up to this mine just in the distance here. So it looks like I've reached the end of my ski for today. Partly because the snow has completely run out. But you can see the mill just there. Yeah, not a great day for cross-country skiing. Yeah, not a good day for cross-country skiing, but it's good to get the skis out and get them a bit wet at least. So we'll walk from here and have a look at the mill. Pretty lucky in the Highlands that if you're feeling a bit lazy, don't want to carry stuff, you can normally safely stash it just at the side of a track. I'm not saying that I would do that everywhere, but we are of course on a Crown estate. The other thing to mention is that when I stashed my skis there, there's actually no other cars here, so since this is not walkable from anywhere really, I'm pretty certain there's nobody else around. Certainly nobody that's going to steal my skis. As this is part of the Crown estate and is a sporting estate effectively, you quite often get these, well, they're Land Rover tracks, or maybe sometimes quad bike cargo tracks that go up into the hills for taking deer off the hills when there's hunts going on. Usually in winter time, these can be really good fun for not only cross-country skiing but also ski mountaineering. Good for practice for that. That's what I use those tracks for when there's a lot of snow usually. But unfortunately today it's just too damp, so I'm not going to bother trying. So this ironstone mine and the ground workings are quite something to have a look at. I'm going to just have a quick look inside. It's a lot darker in here than the camera is actually letting on, but thanks to the camera we can actually see a lot more of the features. So let's go back now and see if the skis are still there, but that is the Lecht mine. And here we are, back where we left the skis. Ah, first time. Excellent. Ready to go. It's actually really quite difficult to film while skiing, but so far I haven't broken anything. So far. Of course, we've now got our tracks from earlier on to make sliding along a little bit easier. Cross-country skiing in partial snow is not a good idea. Nice water splash. Well, I know it's close to St Andrew's Day, but I'm not going to start claiming that I can walk on water. But I can certainly ski through it. It's certainly not often that you get a decent cross-country ski in December in the Highlands. Usually it's early New Year, and today, unfortunately, has been no different. But it didn't stop us having a good go. So between the 1780s and 1830s, the taxation on whisky in Scotland was so harsh that people who drank whisky still wanted it. There was no change in that. But they had to go to other means to make it and to get it. So illicit whisky stills cropped up all over the Highlands, particularly in Torridon, of course, but also here in Glenlivet. And the hills behind us here was home to some of those whisky stills. Some of the remnants of those stills can still be seen today. Some have vanished completely. And it's thought by the estate owners that this track here was used as a smuggling route, as a whiskey road, as it was known, to get the whiskey out of the hills and to sell it on in local towns, local villages like Tomintoul, which is still a famous place for having whiskey shops, and it's also a good little trading town in the high hills here. So, as we've already seen, as well as leading to this this old iron mine, the Lecht iron mine, this track also actually leads to the hidden Catholic seminary at Scallon, which was in use from around about 1719 to 1799, which is right through the midst of the Jacobite period. So this hidden Catholic seminary was where priests went to train and to engage in Catholicism, and it was completely hidden away in the hills here, so quite an incredible place as well.